It is time to start chapter 16, the final chapter of AKIBA'S Beat. We get a couple of things rolling, and then we will start the final chapter. I may or may not be able to finish it, just because chapter 16 is long. When I say long, I mean long. It is long. So it might actually take more than a stream. So we'll just have to see. But first things first, I'm gonna get everything set up. Do what I normally do. Go advertise it to a couple places, and then we'll get rolling on the 16th and final chapter, which is called To Each a Tomorrow. So let me get everything set up, and we will get rolling. So, alright, let me go send this to get this couple people, and then we will get rolling on the final chapter of AKIBA'S Beat. Chapter 16. Oh, by the way, while we wait, found something interesting. Salted caramel Pepsi. I tried a little bit of it. I'm drinking it now. It's not bad. It's not as bad. Salted caramel Pepsi. Alright, sent it to them. Let me go to Snap Click Cat and promote myself there. Alright. How is it compared to that Fire Pepsi? I actually didn't try the Fire Pepsi, so I couldn't tell you if it's any good or not. But the salted caramel Pepsi, which they're only going to have for the holidays, so that makes sense. It's not too bad. It's got like a sweet taste to it. You can definitely taste the caramel. Oh, trust me, you can definitely taste the caramel. Anyway, let me send it to a couple more places, and then we are rolling. Alright, anyway. Let's get rolling on the final chapter. When we last left off, the director of the DAB was talking.
Our duty will be preserving and protecting delusions both in Akiba and across the world. Delusions are a privilege granted to all living beings, and serve as a guidepost to the realization of inimitable ideals. That said, they are a precious resource, and by protecting them, we hope to serve as a foundation for global development.
So they want to use
what the hell does preserving delusions mean?
They want to use the delusions for
like
global development, basically.
Why? How? Kurosaki should be... he's...
Seems our director's not somebody who dies so easily.
Yeah, doesn't look like it.
If you've been disquieted by the appearance of an hour after midnight, by all means, come and talk to us in person. And please, do not panic. We at the Delusory Administration Bureau want nothing more than to keep you safe.
And that is
We will look
bullshit.
after not just your personal safety, but the peace of the world at large.
That is bullshit
A
too.
world in which delusions can be realized will be a world of ideals, where war is a thing of the past. Do you not wish to see this world for yourselves?
No.
Then join us and embrace a future where neither tears nor blood will ever have to be spilled again.
And that is also
The
bullshit too.
invitation extends to every last one of you on the streets of Akihabara, as you have been chosen by delusion.
We're chosen beings? For real? Oh, that's super jiggy. No,
Quit using 90s
it's
references.
not true.
Why have things turned out like this?
But this is no longer the Akihabara you know. It has been reborn thanks to the efforts of a solitary group. That's right. They transformed a day that kept repeating into a day that will never end. Every single one of them wished for this. Wished with all they had.
No. We didn't.
Is he talking about us?
That can't be right.
And now, I introduce you to the man behind this delusion. The man who's truly taken up the mantle, so to speak.
And now the people of Akihabara is
Though I
about
do
to meet
believe you all already know him. I
Canon.
speak, of course, of the Pink Cape delusion contractor, Canon.
Allow me to guide you to a wonderful delusion, sweeter even than your wildest dreams.
Take heart, everyone. We at the Delusory Administration Bureau have recruited the ultimate authority on delusion.
Yep, the DAB's
Canon.
got Canon on their side.
How?
I think I'm starting to get it. The one we saw Kasuga kill was a decoy. A fake.
Do you think Canon made the devil?
The Delusory Administration Bureau thanks you for your attention to our special announcement. But before we go, let's give the wonderful people responsible for this spectacle another hand, shall we?
They've been playing us this whole time.
We've been had. They tricked us.
Damn it!
That's what the DAB does.
So, from a time loop to a never-ending day, huh?
That's why Canon lured us in back there.
He was trying to make us dream up a delusion where this day never ended.
And I fell for it. I just kept thinking, I wish things could stay like this forever.
And Canon contracted it out into a fully fledged delusion.
And all because I hesitated.
Don't act like you're the only one who wanted that, Tachibana. You're not that special a snowflake.
That's right. I thought the same thing. I didn't want to forget, so I didn't want the day to end.
They didn't want everybody to forget them. They didn't want the memories to be
has no
forgotten, and
thumbs about the
everybody
same thing?
wanted to not
This
forget
guy.
each other. So yeah.
Me too.
And I felt the same way, of course. I guess you could say I did too.
I didn't.
Well, of course you didn't, Colonel
Honestly,
Tony.
I was fine either way.
Warms my heart, really.
But why? Why would the pink-caped freak contract out a delusion to make the day go on forever?
Maybe he wanted to be immortal?
I think the little lady's right. It had to have been a form of self-preservation. He just wanted to exist forever.
So maybe he's not an avatar after all.
It was probably instinctual. He doesn't know any other way to live.
So we're stuck in a day that never ends? How is that different from a time
This is
loop
the
day?
day that never
A
ends.
time-looped day is just the same day repeating itself over and over again.
Okay, and a day that never ends?
I don't know.
Huh?
Well, I do know one thing, or I might. This is very fresh intel, so I haven't yet been able to corroborate it. Supposedly, we're completely trapped here in Akiba.
Why?
Akihabara is the only part of the world stuck in this particular day, which means that we cannot leave this time bubble we're a part of, which cuts us off from the outside world.
Probably because this is our delusion.
And since
Then if
we
you
all
try to
met
leave,
here
you'll
in
probably
Akiba,
die or
our delusion
disappear
is
or
limited to this
something.
one day in this one spot.
Which means the town is in a dangerous state. The reason and logic of the outside world no longer apply here.
So, It's less of a delusion sanctuary and more of a delusion biosphere.
Yeah.
I'm sure the DAB loves calling it a sanctuary. It's more of a preserve, though, if you think about it.
The semantics aren't important. What happens if things go on like this?
1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day. The time difference between here and the real world will keep slipping. And the farther removed we become, the less stable things will get. There's no telling what might happen.
That doesn't sound good.
Channel for delusions? Yeah,
Then
probably.
we need to nullify this delusion as soon as humanly possible.
That's not going to be easy, though. The pink-caped weirdo is going to be anticipating that.
But if we can destroy the delusion of the never-ending day, then all the other delusions will fall, right?
Well, I see some knowledge does manage to penetrate the incredible thickness of your skull. Impressive.
Oh, shut up.
It's not just the delusion we have to destroy, though.
This will be the end. For real.
Yeah. We have to completely wipe out the day we spent together.
I suppose we do, don't we? And
Yeah.
here we all thought we were prepared.
Doesn't bug me.
Hey, Reiji.
I'll get to stop babysitting you punks and we'll be freed from all these damn delusions. Finally get to live my life.
Ray, if ever there were a time to be honest with yourself, it would be now.
You ever know me to say anything that isn't true?
You needn't pretend to have your life together around me. I can see right through that. Just be the child you are. You must realize, no? That even if the endless day is destroyed, that alone won't free you from the delusions.
That's true.
What do you mean?
I'm referring to the reason our memories still exist, even after our delusions are nullified. A phenomenon of which Asahi stands as living proof.
I do?
You dreamed up the repeating day, did you not? Yet you haven't lost a single memory, despite the fact that your delusion was very definitely shattered. That's because you were and are still a deluser.
Because there's another delusion now.
Yep.
I knew you were a smart one. Yes, another delusion was born. Just before the delusion of the repeating day was nullified, the delusion of the never-ending day came into existence.
So even though...
When one delusion was taken down, another was waiting in the
So even though we
wings.
destroyed the delusion,
So what
another
you're
delusion
saying
kind of
is-
took its place.
We're all...
There is no limit to the number of delusions one can be a part of. That is what's happening here.
The infinite potential of delusions.
That's what Kanan said.
So I have other delusions in me too?
I can't decide how you should all deal with this. Will you face your other delusions? Or will you avert your eyes? Will you live in a world of changing daily events? Or in an endless world where nothing changes?
We don't have the time to weigh our options like that.
Ah, but you must. At times like this in particular, it is imperative that you make the time to worry. But... it's getting late, isn't it? So, if only for a night,
Multiverse
or
of
whatever the
delusions.
equivalent is now,
Right, yep.
I'd suggest you worry well.
What do we want to do?
That's the spirit. Worry now while you're young. It gets much harder with age, if only for the wrinkles.
So now we get to decide what we're going to do. Worry to your heart's content. And there's really nothing open right now. No card shops, no nothing like that. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to be basically going to almost everybody's delusion and figuring out what everybody's going to do. So we'll start with Main Street South and head to the delusion over there. And basically we're going to be talking to everybody in front of the delusion to figure out what exactly they want to do. So we'll start off with Saki's over here.
You haven't gone home yet either, huh?
I've been considering that this might be our final encounter, and just wanted to come here for some reason.
Yeah.
Hey, Asahi. Even if our memories of spending time with everyone disappear, do you think you'll still find me?
I thought finding people was your job.
No, not for this one. You're the one who found me, not the other way around. Or maybe I should say that you found the other me. The one I could never bring myself to tell anyone about. Which is why I want you to find me again. If today does wind up being the end, I don't know if I can make it on my own. I was only able to be honest about myself because you were there for me. It was a pretty embarrassing time for me, but thank you.
Hey, what are you saying all of a sudden?
Come on, don't get all blushy and make this weird. I'm thanking you, so just accept it. You're gonna make me blush too.
That's the point.
But I guess that's the one thing about you that hasn't changed in this whole ordeal, isn't it?
Yeah. For everything I've learned and all the character growth I've gone through, I'm still just a NEET.
Well, as a savior of Akihabara, I'd say you're a pretty rare breed.
Well, I wouldn't be doing any of that if I hadn't met you, Saki. So, thanks.
Huh? No, that's...
He turned it around on her.
Come on, you're turning red now.
You can't be so cavalier about saying such embarrassing stuff.
He's thanking you, just accept it, right?
But Pink-kun?
Don't tell me you forgot I was here. Sheesh. I stay quiet for a bit and you get lost in each other's eyes.
That's not true, dingus. Yeah.
Now you're stealing my lines?
Yep.
There we go, Saki. I like seeing you laugh at Asahi way more than seeing you blush over something.
Pink-kun.
But I wanted to say the same thing.
Hold on, what were we talking about again?
We were thanking each
lost.
other, dingus lord. Sheesh.
I knew that. I was just messing with you.
I refuse to believe the lies of a NEET.
Okay, simmer down now. No need to get fussy. Go right ahead.
Go ahead and what?
Huh? You just said you wanted to say thank you. Go ahead. I'm all ears.
I don't have to thank you for jack. I want to thank Saki.
Seriously?
Me?
You bet. A proper thank you has been a long time coming. Thank you for finding me, for one thing.
No. I should be thanking you for finding me. Even when I wasn't there for you. You still kept waiting for me and believing in me, didn't you?
Yeah, he did.
Of course I did. After all, I'm a familiar with a storied and honorable history bound to your family line. Like I keep saying.
Thank you, Pink-kun. But what prompted this all of a sudden?
Well, I saw the two of you getting all mushy and I decided I wanted in. Besides, I also kind of felt like I had to say something, you know?
Oh, by the way, you might as well grab some popcorn and some snacks, whatever that kind of stuff, because the first, like, hour of this is going to be cutscenes.
Sound any more like an afterthought?
Well, you are, so...
Yeah, what is it?
Thank you for believing in Saki.
Huh?
It's just an incidental bit of extra thanks, remember? I don't want to make a big deal out of it or anything.
I mean, I won't, but why even bring it up in the first place?
You believed in something pretty out there. It was a reality that sounded a lot like delusion, but you believed it.
It's not like I didn't have my doubts.
That's not it, though. You also believed in Saki the whole time she was gone. And that made me really happy.
Yeah, no duh I believed in her.
Yeah?
I mean, we're friends.
Asahi.
I want to thank you too, Pink-kun.
Yeah, you better thank me.
I want to thank you for... Wait. Now that I think about it, you didn't really do anything, did you?
Nope.
Come on, I'm the cute mascot character. Just having me around is more than enough. I lift your stupid spirits.
I guess you do. I mean it too. Having you around really does make things a lot better, so thank you.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
What do you say we head home now?
I'm tired.
Have a good night, Asahi.
Saki?
What is it?
Have you decided what you want to do?
Yeah. And this is just a what if. Just saying. But if all our memories together were to get wiped out, would you come find me again? For real?
Yeah. It's just a what if. But if it happens, I promise you I will. I will find you.
But how would you find her if you can't remember who she is?
That's the tomorrow I'm going to strive for.
That's the problem. Alright, so who are we going to go to next? I guess now we'll head over to Junk Street and go take care of the whoever's delusion's up here on Junk Street, which I think is Reiji? I think it's Reiji's. First things first, let's see if I got anything to turn in over here. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Is this Ragey? Yeah, it is. What do you have to say, Ragey?
Hey.
Well, if it isn't Asahi, what's up? Checking out the nightlife?
No, not exactly. How about you, Reiji? Are you on your way home or something?
Does it look like I'm going home?
Not particularly.
Let me ask you something. What does this delusion look like to you?
I'm not exactly sure. Some kind of digital something or other?
Well, yeah, that's pretty much accurate, I guess. Even I couldn't figure it out at first. But when my delusion formed, the stores around here started doing really well.
What do you mean?
I realized it once my delusion was destroyed. I was living in a digital world.
How did you pull that off?
A digital, Javi, he's living in a digital world.
Since that the delusion I spawned made the whole world that way.
That is very...
He lives in a digital world.
Cynical is what it is.
Irony at its finest.
If this digitization spreads, it'll make everything binary. But if we destroy the delusion of the eternal day, all the other delusions will go with it. Nothing left at all. Just zeros. No ones.
You're not the digidestined.
Humans are the ones responsible.
Oh, it's awesome too. Like we're playing a video game that's digital, and we play video games and stuff every day. Ironically, he's talking about living in a digital world when we live in a digital world.
When you reach that answer, aren't you?
Yeah, that's exactly it. The answer I wanted wasn't a 0 or a 1. It was something more ambiguous. So I've been turning my eyes away from the answer right under my nose. Not likely, is it?
But that is the real you, isn't it?
I don't want to admit it if it is.
To quote a White Chapel song, worship the digital age. Yep, we already do.
When that answer is convenient, I mean.
It may well be.
Personally, I wouldn't say I'm particularly smart. And I used to absolutely hate tests when I was little. But no matter how poorly I did on them, I never worried about it.
And why's that?
Well, because whether I got a 0 or a 1, I still failed, right?
I wouldn't say you're particularly smart either.
Well, I am a NEET after all. How smart can I be? But you're the real idiot here.
Am I now?
You need to just find your answer, no matter what it might be. You're a kid who never quite learned how to grow up, aren't you?
Guilty as charged. I couldn't have put it better. I've grown up in years, but not in my heart. I'm still just a snot.
So the whole time, Namato was right.
There you have it. A perfect 0-point answer. Take pride in it and face the truth.
Your stupidity may have just saved me, kid. Guess I never had to worry about the answer in the first place.
Yep. Alright, so who is next? Guess we'll head... No matter if I fail or spectacularly fail, it doesn't bother me. Yes. I made a 0. I made a 1. That's better than a 0. But you still fail. It's still better than a 0. You make a 1 in Japan. I guess we'll go to Ryu next. She's right here. Hey Ryu, what do you have to say?
Oh, hey Asahi.
What's up, Nippity?
I see you're still stuck in Akihabara too.
Well, we can't go anywhere.
Don't tell me you can't get home.
My place is just next to Akiba, which means it's just barely included in the bubble. So I'm okay, I think. Though I guess that's not really that okay, is it?
Yeah, that seems pretty not okay to me.
But for the moment I am okay, I think. Or part of me is anyway.
Is that why you're here? To kind of make yourself more okay?
This is where it all started for me.
Yeah, for a lot of us.
People cheering me on, even if it was just a delusion. And once that delusion ended, I had to go back to being an ordinary girl.
Well, you're not
Nobody's
ordinary.
cheering for me anymore. Not in real life. And when I think about that...
What about goggles?
I get really scared.
Do you want someone to cheer for you then?
What about goggles?
Or do you want to be the one cheering? I remember what you said on the stage. Every word. Ryu Momose, age 14, signing on.
I like collecting pink accessories, and I hate bugs.
And what's your dream for the future?
To become a top idol.
And what do you want from the people living here?
To make them smile, and to cheer them on.
See?
You're right. I need to start cheering for these people.
And I'll cheer for you while you do.
Huh?
Even if anything and everything turns out to be a delusion. Even if I forget all about the events of this day, I'll cheer for you, Mippity.
Thank you very much. But why is it that even though your words make me so happy, my heart hurts so much?
Are you alright?
It's just such a wonderful feeling to have people cheering for you. I
What
want
about
everyone
goggles?
to know what that feels like. So I'm going to become a top idol and cheer for every single person living in Akihabara no matter what. And I'm going to make them all smile.
That's the way. And I know you can make that happen, Mippity. In fact, I can even guarantee it.
I got a guarantee from a neat.
It's just as good as any.
But thank you very much. You've made me feel a lot better.
Looks like you've got your answer.
I'm going to cheer for the world. So
Yeah, I
Asai,
don't know if I'll be able to
I
finish
want you to
chapter
cheer
16
for
in one
me.
stream because it is long. Alright, so I guess next up we'll head to... Mizuki. We'll head to Mizuki next since he's just right here. Hey, Mizuki.
I figured I'd find you here.
Hi, Asahi. Hey, do you remember? When we were little, we used to always make up secret bases to play around in.
Of course I remember. We'd bring our most precious treasures into them so we could protect them with our lives.
Oh, so we're calling those treasures now?
What do you mean?
Well, it seemed like all you ever brought were dirty magazines.
Really?
Wait, you seriously forgot about that?
No, I just didn't exactly want to remember that part, I guess.
Well, once this is all over, neither of us is gonna remember a whole lot. Even if we try, we'll forget it all.
Mizuki.
Everything about this long, looping day that I got to spend with you and your friends. And everything about Boss, Akari, and Aoi.
Does that mean you're not planning on...
No, not at all. Don't worry. Boss and the twins wouldn't want me to let them stand in the way of the truth. Personally, I'm proud of my delusion. The freedom fighters wanted to protect Akihabara, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, despite the differences, they did it well.
So I'd like to think anyway.
They actually did pretty well.
But there's one thing I can't quite accept.
What's that?
When Boss said the freedom fighters were disbanded, I can't accept that. Because even right this very minute, I'm performing my duties as the sub-boss of the Akihabara freedom fighters.
Yeah? Alright. Guess we're now next. We'll go ahead to freaking Yamato. Then I guess we'll end with my favorite character, Katomi. So Yamato is right up here. Hello, Yamato. Rami Damon. Prompto. Whatever you want to be called.
What's a geek like you doing in a place like this?
Tachibana? What the hell? Don't sneak up on me like that.
I wasn't sneaking. Why so jumpy? Wait, you weren't just thinking lewd thoughts or anything, were you?
No.
If you say so. I was just thinking, this all feels so video gamey, right? You see it all the time.
How breaking the fourth wall is that?
Battle, one of the heroes goes off by himself and gets lost in thought for a while.
Leave me alone.
All right, whatever you say. We'll just assume that your lewd thoughts weren't directed at anyone I know.
This really is like something out of a game, though, isn't it?
Yeah, nullifying delusions and chasing down mysteries.
There's even a mysterious...
They're breaking the fourth wall. It's like shattering.
Weird-ass special powers that we use in battle.
They're shattering the fourth wall.
It's exceedingly game-like, come to think of it.
Exceed! That's the company who made this game!
Feels like an RPG trope.
Right now?
You feel it too, don't you? It's like we're just a few scenes from the ending. Wonder how many games I've got that I've given up on right before the ending.
I totally get what you're saying.
And I finally understand why I've never been able to clear all those games. I didn't want them to end. I wanted to keep on adventuring forever. I'd rather do that than save the world.
You mean...
But this is a story we have to end. I'm no player this time. I'm one of the heroes of this story. Well, a party member at least.
Yamato.
But why? Why is it that even if I do save the world, nobody's gonna remember it?
So what? Even if nobody remembers we still saved the world, we can honestly tell people that too.
Not if we don't remember doing it. How can we gloat if we don't even remember what we did?
I think you know the answer to that. Just keep the Chuny spirit alive in your heart.
Hey, you steppin'?
No, I'm not stepping, you dweeb. What I'm saying is, it's always been our destiny to save the world. That's just the role we've been given.
Huh?
In all the stories you've encountered, how many people have wound up saving the world?
A lot.
And after they did, how many were even accepted into the worlds they saved?
I see your point.
All the protagonists we've fallen in love with over the years have met with fates just like ours, haven't they?
They just shattered the house and like
I guess they
the
did.
whole village.
They're always saving the world without anybody knowing about it.
See? And weren't they much more awesome for having done it that way?
Ha, no need to get rhetorical. We both know the answer to that.
Of course we do.
Then I'll just have to join them. I'll save the world, then disappear into the annals of history. A nameless hero, existing only in legend.
Did I just catch a Majora's Wrath in there from Asahi? What'd he say? I wasn't paying attention, sorry. Protagonist meeting, yeah, that was a Majora's Mask reference. But he said exceedingly. Exceed is the company of the game, the people who made the AKIBA series. They referenced themselves in the game. All right, Katami.
Hey, not heading home?
No. I just figured I'd cool myself in this breeze a little.
You're lamenting the idea that you'll lose this place, aren't you?
Of course. This is the first place I've ever truly belonged.
But you can't bring yourself to go inside.
I was about to, before I was rudely interrupted.
No, you weren't. You don't have to lie to me.
I'm not.
Then go on in.
Now I've changed my mind.
I don't buy that.
Oh?
It's not your mind that's changed. It's you.
Oh, don't give me that pithy crap.
Well, if you won't hear it, then I don't want you getting within a 1-meter radius of me.
What?
I haven't heard you give anyone any radii for a while now.
Because nobody ever takes it seriously when I do.
Exactly.
Okay. You've clearly had something to say to me since you got here. So out with it. Now!
I just said it. I've noticed a real change in you since we first met.
I haven't changed a bit.
Then in that case, I imagine you've already decided what you want to do.
Of course. I intend to reduce Cannon to little bits of pink cape floating in the wind. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, maybe you haven't changed.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
But once the delusion is gone, you're going to forget all about our time together.
So what? I'll be relieved to finally forget all you losers.
You won't feel lonely? All right then. See you around. Don't catch cold now.
And watch what Katami says.
I will feel lonely. How could I not? Don't push your luck. Just let me be me until the end, okay?
Jack!
I'm still here, Ko.
Hold on just a second. Let me go see what the dog's barking at.
Well, that's enough RPG-style encouragement for one day.
Quit breaking the fourth wall!
Rest.
Let me see what he's barking at. As you can probably hear, my dog's going crazy. Anyway, let's head home. Because now you're going to be hearing Asahi's point of view of everything. And then tomorrow, we can actually technically head to the final dungeon of the game, but we're not going to yet.
Thanks, guys. I feel like I can actually do this now.
I'll try to find you again. That's the tomorrow I'm going to
Yeah, you're going to
strive
have a little
for.
flashback to what everybody said.
I'm going to cheer for the world. So Asahi, I want you to cheer for me.
I'll save the world, then disappear into the annals of history. A nameless hero, existing only in legend.
Don't push your luck. Just let me be me until the end, okay?
Guess I never had to worry about the answer in the first place.
Nope.
Even right this very minute, I'm performing my duties as the sub-boss of the AKIBA'S freedom fighters.
So now Asahi's just like, yep, let's do
All
this.
right. I know what I have to do.
So now at this point in the game, we can actually head to the final dungeon of the game if we really wanted to. But I'm not quite yet. Because when you go outside, you'll see that we have well, we got to meet up with everybody. Head to the usual spots. We got to head to Violent. But all the shops and stuff are open now. So now we can actually buy everything that I missed, which is what I'm doing now. I mean, I got the money for it now because I got over 1 million yen. So, anyway, the usual spot, we got to head over to Violet Eden. And now with this, okay, I thought maybe the Series 3 would have been unlocked, but that's not quite yet, so. Alright, so we're heading to the side streets, then we're going to go head to Violet Eden to do our final little scenes before we can technically head to the final dungeon, but we're not going to head to the final dungeon yet, like I said, so. Just buying everything I can that I haven't bought yet. If I have the money for it. I may not, but that's okay. Well, I bought everything I could. We'll take care of that before long. We're going to head to the Violet Eden. Let's see what everybody has to say, and then...
Good morning. Wait, huh?
Yo, you're late.
We were just about ready to leave without you.
Why do we even bother setting a schedule at this point?
This is why it sucks to have to rely on a meat.
Did you at least wash your face before you left your apartment?
We've been waiting for you.
You ready for what's in store?
You're the last to arrive, Asahi.
No, of course.
You guys...
Have you all decided what to do?
Yep.
I'm going to find everyone again.
I'm going to cheer for the world.
I'm gonna become a hero.
I'm going to tear that freak a new one.
I'm going to get my answer.
I'm gonna fulfill my sworn duty.
And I'm going to... tell you all later.
Are you kidding me?
That's a very Asahi thing to say.
Yeah, it really is.
The hurdles are all set up in front of us.
If anyone dares to get nervous now, they'll have to deal with me.
I'm actually kind of excited about this.
Me too. And you can count on me to see it through.
You all look so determined. So, let me tell you this, not as an information dealer, but as a friend. Last night at UBX, during the broadcast, a new delusionscape entrance appeared. This is the final delusion, I believe. The one to end all delusions.
That's be our final dungeon.
Very much, Akemi.
It's nothing, really. You've all got my heart pounding harder than it has in quite a while. So, go, all of you. Go to your destinies.
Let's do this.
Leroy Jenkins.
I look forward to the day we meet again.
And we get time lording. By examining Asahi's bed, you can adjust the time of day arbitrarily as required by the plot. Because time is, as they say, little more than a construct. So if we need to adjust the plot, time of the plot, whatever like that, we can do it. First we got sub-events. Asahi should have been the new doctor. Rewrite?
There's about to be an event of some kind.
Let's finish up Moe. Let's finish up Moe's storyline. So all these things now, an ordinary girl. Basically, we're all wrapping up the subquests now. Subquests.
Oh, Master Asahi.
Looks like the delusion's back and business is booming, huh?
And I owe it all to you. Though, I guess I probably shouldn't be happy about that, should I?
I think it's okay to let it slide just this once.
Whoa, Moe. That man, he isn't your boyfriend, is he?
Definitely not.
Did you really have to throw in definitely there?
I was worried for a second. Naturally, a perfect maid like Moe couldn't very well have anything but a perfect boyfriend.
Ouch. I could be a customer, you know. You thought about that?
Perfect maid, huh?
Moe?
I'm sorry.
It bothers you, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
The idea of you being perfect.
Oh, well, I suppose I can't hide it from you any longer, Master Asahi. You've already seen that side of me once.
Yeah?
Then what would you have me do? I'm not the icon of perfection you think I am, Kanami. I am as you see me, human. I failed you, and I felt so guilty about it all this time. There were days I even felt like hiding because of it.
If you need to talk, I'm happy to lend an ear. But beyond that, I don't think there's anything else I can really do.
Thank you. I appreciate the concern. Perhaps, since you've offered, we can go somewhere private and discuss matters. The maid delusionscape, maybe?
Huh? Okay, sure, I guess.
So we're gonna go back into the maid delusionscape.
Delusionscape! We gonna
right
go in?
Yeah, this is why chapter 16 is so long, because you're gonna have to go back into every delusionscape to complete everybody's side story. To complete everybody's subquest.
Hey, Moe, why exactly are we here?
For some reason, I just feel like I'll be able to talk more freely in this place. About the real, unadorned me. Stripped of any lies or pretenses.
What do you mean?
As you say, I'm not a perfect maid. Not at all.
Well, yeah. Nobody's perfect.
No, I don't mean I'm flawed like everybody else. I don't think you understand just how imperfect I really am.
What are you getting at?
I'm just kidding. I never get to say things like that in my maid persona, so I figured I'd give it a shot here. I'm really just an average, run-of-the-mill girl trying to get by in life. Not sure where all my mystique comes from.
You had me going there for a second.
It feels good to let loose a little. Hey, can I tell you something?
Sure, shoot.
Master Asahi, why do you think I became a maid in the first place?
Because it's something
Because
that you might
wanted
like.
to make all the masters in Akiba happy?
Bzzzt. That's a perfect reason for a perfect person. Me, I just wanted to wear cute clothes and work somewhere quaint. Thought it'd be fun and make me happy. That's it.
Wow, seriously?
Yep, and your reaction says it all. That's not a proper reason for a perfect maid to go to work. It's not befitting of the great perfect maid Moe, who is decidedly not the same girl you'll find behind the frou-frou. The Moe everyone always compliments and looks up to doesn't exist. She's a scam. She's not real.
If that's the case, though, then why? Why come this far? Why put on the perfect maid act for so long?
Well, it's sure as hell not to live up to expectations. More like because I'm afraid of not living up to expectations. The bar's been set, and I'm terrified of slipping below it. But it's just way too high now. Unrealistically high. This delusion came from the expectations of all the masters, and my own inability to live up to those expectations.
So, you're here because...
Because I still don't know my true self. And I want to know who I really am. And if we explore this place a little deeper, there's a chance we might find the answer, isn't there?
Maybe, but...
Master Asahi, please, accompany me to the deepest part of this place. I want to know who the maid called Moe really is.
All right. I'll escort you to the end. Let's find out.
This is why chapter 16 is so long, because you have to go through all the delusionscapes. Now, I mean, all of them.
An enemy! Yeah! What are we gonna do?
Well, you're gonna get off of my screen for one thing.
This looks to be one customer. There are 4 customers. Let's see them quickly before they see us.
You're like,
Very strong, Master Asahi. Still so many customers yet to be successful. Do we lose them all? From heavenly
I need to see if there's a quest in the maid. Doll, electronic, castle, hideout, digital. Nope. So technically I don't have to fight anything in there.
This looks to be one.
And
full house today.
it may not be worthwhile because everything's so weak and you get really bored, but what do you do?
Let's show them our dedication to service. Now's your chance. It's a door. Shall we enter it?
It's a door. Yeah, for the most part, I'm just going to try to breeze through these.
Please do ensure you're all presentable.
Because it's
a customer. Please do ensure you're all
really not worth fighting the enemies.
Shall we proceed?
And like I said, you have to go through every single delusionscape anyway. So I'm going to try to breeze through these as much as I can.
Make sure you don't get surrounded. No problem. One customer served by Master Asahi. Let's go. Supernova.
As long as the enemies don't bother me.
We aim to serve. Well done. Let's show them a warm welcome. Closing time is now. A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
No.
It's a door. Shall we enter it? It's a customer. Please. There are 3 customers. We got the drop on them. Do be careful.
And most of these enemies are just so weak. Like I said, it's not even worth really fighting them. If you notice, I'm only getting like 20 experience.
Shall we engage?
So I'm just trying to avoid them as much as I can.
A customer has been.
That's fine though.
Customers, no reservations. What kind of review will they write? One customer served by Master Asahi. Let me Let's show them our dedication to service.
Alright, anyway.
It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all presentable.
We're actually almost
This
at
looks
the
to be
end.
one tough customer. What shall we do?
That's fine.
2 customers. Someone didn't make any reservations. Oh, wait a save point. Shall we take a break?
And here we are at the end. So now we get to finish up Moe's subquest. We'll be completely done with Moe.
We're here, Moe. End of the line.
But why? Why isn't there anything here?
Because this is the reality of the situation. This is the truth.
So, there is no real me? Just the person I pretend to be?
No, I don't think that's quite right.
Then what?
The real you has been right in front of you all along.
What?
Moe is Moe, and that's you. You're perfect and imperfect rolled into one. The maid Moe is a perfect existence, an ideal, like the delusion she spawned. But that perfect maid was created by you, through your dedication, through your desire not to let anyone down.
That's true.
You were so afraid of not living up to expectations, you never even noticed that you always did live up to them, and that was all you. It's not easy to do what you did, but you did it, all on your own.
Asahi.
That's why there's no grand phantasm here. Because perfect maid Moe and regular girl Moe are the same person. You need to be proud of what you've accomplished and make it a part of you. And recognize that you are maid Moe.
Thank you. I actually do feel better now.
Just don't push yourself so hard anymore, okay? Especially around me. You can be regular girl Moe when you're talking to me. There's no need to be perfect.
Oh dear. You shouldn't say such things.
Huh?
You know that makes you sound like you're my boyfriend, right?
Huh?
What?
Psych! I didn't want to waste any time trying out this regular girl thing with you. It's a nice fit.
Seriously?
And we get Imagine earrings. Increases the rate of Imagine gauge by 20%. And that completes Moe. Now all we got to do is just get it using the escape key. Let's get out of here. I'm about to go buy some more escape keys. Alright, so anyway, I got all of these capsules and drinks. Who has the lowest agility? We'll give it to Katame. Who has the wisdom drink? Who has the lowest wisdom? Anyway, we'll do that. Alright, anyway. Getting everybody upgraded on their new on there. All right, so next up will be we'll head to Junk Street, and I guess we'll go take care of Ryu now. Because we're already here.
It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it.
Before that, though, I'm going to go buy some more escape keys, just so I won't forget. I should have enough for this one. I'll buy it after.
Please be certain you're well prepared.
I'll do it after I finish up Ryu, because I have enough to get out of here at least. My first fan, Chapter 8.
I can't seem to find him anywhere.
Something wrong?
Oh, Asahi!
What's up? You looking for somebody?
Yes. Before the never-ending day ends, I was thinking I'd like to try to put on my live show.
And your agent's okay with it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it'll be an issue.
That's true. He's just going to forget all of this happened anyway once the day finally ends.
True.
That's why I want to do this now, before people forget. Because if I do it after they forget, it'll be too late. So I've been looking around. I wanted
first
to
fan.
personally hand over a flyer.
Oh, did we miss part of the town or something?
No, just one specific person. Somebody who I think deserves to receive a flyer directly from me.
And who would that be?
You know, that guy.
You're going to have to be more specific.
The one who's been a supporter of mine from the very start. McGonagall.
Yep, it's Goggles.
Oh, Goggles. Yeah, I think he'll be really happy to get a flyer from you.
I'm sure he will be.
Nippity?
Say, Asahi, will you help me find him?
You bet. I've got a gentleman's agreement to make good on after all.
Yep. So now we gotta go find Goggles. And we start our search over here. And he is going to be just over here at the very end.
Into the delusionscape then? Please be certain you're well prepared.
Or he's not here.
Can't seem to find him anywhere.
It's not like we're out of places to look. Though it does seem a little odd that we haven't run into him yet.
I really want to see him. I'd be so happy if I could.
And you have absolutely no idea where he might be?
Nope.
Well, now that you mention it,
You got something?
maybe. I'm not sure, but just maybe.
Alright, so we're at now. Over here on the north, Main Street North area.
A save point. Shall we take a break?
So it's over here, he's maybe over here.
Into the delusionscape then?
Alright,
Please be
well I'm
certain
here.
you're well
I'm going ahead and
prepared.
buy some,
It's a very general store with many very general goods on offer.
I'm never going to buy the, or use those. Buy some escape keys.
No sign of him.
I really had a good feeling about this spot, too. Seems like the perfect place. Any other ideas where he might be?
Maybe he only ever existed in my heart.
Nippity?
Uh-oh. That place we're going to look at is over here in the station plaza.
A delusionscape. Shall we
And just
enter?
go over here and just go
It's
north.
always good to save regularly, but mindfully.
Over here next to this delusionscape.
Into the delusionscape.
Boom!
Then? Please be certain you're well.
No dice here either, huh?
Do you think maybe I can't see him anymore?
I mean, this is Goggles we're talking about. He's gotta be in AKIBA somewhere.
If he's anywhere at all.
What do you mean?
Well,
She's thinking maybe he's a delusion. So. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. Anyway, now we're going to be heading way down here on the side streets.
It's a save point. Perhaps
Over
we
here?
should make use of it.
Side streets seem to be goggle-free.
Yeah, I haven't seen him yet.
I wonder what kind of personal goggles really is. There must be more to him than meets the eye.
For idols, people like him are an absolute necessity. We'd be lost without them.
You would?
Alright, so we've checked the side streets, we checked literally everywhere. He's not anywhere to be found.
Man, where is this guy?
Maybe he's not in Akihabara anymore.
Akihabara is in a sealed loop right now, though. So he has to be. And besides, we haven't searched everywhere. So the fact that we can't find him doesn't necessarily mean... Wait, that's it! He must have seen it! Your idol event from before. Remember? He noticed there was something unusual about it. Which means...
He must be in my delusionscape. Come on, Asahi, we have to hurry.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't lying when he said you have to go through every single delusionscape. Every single one of them.
Shall we stock up on items? Be certain
Every
you
single
purchase enough.
subquest. Every person's story of the subquest ends in their own delusionscape. This is why chapter 16 is so long.
A delusionscape. Shall we enter?
But we'll enter, go ahead and get into this delusionscape and go ahead and knock it out.
A save point. Shall we take
Not so fast!
3 customers?
Do I
Right
have
this way.
any subquests in got any quests to fulfill in the main delusionscape? I didn't think I do, but it doesn't hurt to check. Alright, so digital, hideout, castle, electronics, doll. Okay, nope. Luckily her delusionscape's very short, so it won't take long to get through.
3 customers? We can attempt to greet them at the door next time. Release your inner delusion. Snap your chance. Final customer. Dedication to
Just trying to avoid fighting them because these inks are not even worth. I'm only getting like 4
Please do ensure you're all
experience.
presentable.
So it's really not even worth fighting at all.
They could have at least called ahead.
It's over!
One customer served by Master Asahi. Only 1 star remaining. Closing time is 9.
So luckily her delusionscape's really tiny, so it shouldn't take very long to get through.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do? 2 customers. Perhaps they'd like a boot?
Come and get...
You're very strong, Master Asahi.
Good thing is that we can breeze through this.
It's a door. Shall we enter it?
Alright, so here, all I have to do is just
This
go
looks to be one.
through the left
2
and just
customers.
right through.
A couple, perhaps?
No problem.
Perfect, Master Asahi. Well done.
That took 2 seconds. I'm so strong.
This looks to be one. 3 uninvited customers. They could have at least called ahead.
Even Asahi says that was easy.
It's a customer. 2 customers. Perhaps they'd like a boot?
I'll blow you away!
You're very strong, Master Asahi. Only 1 foe remains. Closing time is 9.
So basically, we just go through here. We just got to go down and around.
It's a customer.
Ah!
2 customers. And you didn't make any reservations. How rude of them. Release your inner delusion. Now's your chance.
Anyway,
Shall we proceed through?
Not so
As
fast.
your guide, I'll...
alright, anyway, here, go up and around.
This looks to be one tough customer. There are 2 customers, but we have the element of surprise on our side.
Run up the
Up, around, down.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we
Then
do?
down here. We'll squeeze through here.
This looks to be one tough. 2 customers took us by surprise. Let's show them a warm welcome.
Not so fast!
Closing time is...
Alright, I gotta remember which door it is. I think it's this one.
Please do ensure you're all presentable.
Nope, it's the other one.
A customer has been spotted.
Ah!
3 customers? I should attempt to greet them at the door next time. You're all looking a bit beaten down. It's a door.
Yeah, because we keep getting back attacked. And every time we get back attacked, we lose HP, so.
A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
Nope.
It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all presentable.
The good thing about this is we can
It's
just
a
go.
door.
Boop,
What wonders await us on the other side?
You like this?
and that's the end of her delusionscape, so now we get to go to the end of hers. Look who's in here.
He really is here.
Mippity? Yo, Goggles, this is not a good place for you to be. You're in danger here.
I noticed.
But before we get you out of here, Mippity, did you want to give him a flyer?
Yeah.
Is something wrong?
No.
Mippity?
Megane? Would you please take one of these for me?
What's this?
My first step towards becoming the idol from Akihabara I've always wanted to be.
Wanted to be?
You really didn't get it, Asahi, did you?
What do you mean?
I'm not actually an idol. I want to be more than anything. But right now, I'm just a regular girl.
You're not an idol? But then why? Wait, no. Are you saying...
Megane, because you were here for me, I was able to live out my dream of becoming
Yeah,
an
she's
idol.
not an idol.
Because I was here for you?
But guess what we got to do now?
So,
The Grand Phantasm back.
my theory was correct.
A grand phantasm?
Yep.
Without
Megame
fans, an
Goggles
idol
is
is
just a
nothing.
delusion
She
of
can't even
Ryu.
rightfully call herself an idol. But I have fans. Or at least one fan. So it makes sense you'd have misunderstood the situation all this time.
This is all just too much to process.
Megane, you were my delusion, aren't you?
I'm a delusion?
What's going on, Mippity?
We nullified the idol delusion, but my fan, the one called Megane, continued to exist. So I met the criteria. I had fans, which made me an idol. Or made it so I could play idol for a while.
That's...
This really is the life
Yeah,
I've
you're gonna
always
find out
wanted for myself. But
everybody's
what
got
kind of idol has no
a
one
different
close to see
delusion
her?
than what they
One
regularly
worships
had.
her. I had that though. I had
You get to find out
Megane.
what everybody's delusion actually is.
That's who I am. No one was selling Mippity.
So yeah, Ryu's
And
delusion
there
was
wasn't a
Goggles.
single person who'd ever even heard of her before me.
It's all my fault. All my doing.
It's a story as old as time itself.
Goggles?
I knew there was something strange about this world, but I never thought that the strange thing would be me. But there's one thing I want to know. What does it mean for me to be a delusion? What's going to happen to me?
You'll...
As long as a delusion exists, the deluser will forever remain in the space between delusion and reality. But then, if that delusion is dispelled, everything about it will cease to exist. Or to have ever existed. Including you. That's the long and short of it anyway. And the specifics as they apply to you two are really up to you two.
Asahi.
So you're saying the only way for Mippity to return to her reality is for me to be snuffed out?
I can't believe that.
I can. I want to believe. And I want you to let me believe.
But why?
Well, it makes for a really touching ending to this NPC subplot, don't you think? And I can
Quit
go
breaking
out
the
as
fourth
Mippy's
wall!
#1 fan. Provably, incontrovertibly, #1. So Mippity, please erase me. Erase this false existence from your world. And when you meet your future fans,
Again with the
give them an
fourth
extra
wall,
wide
yeah.
smile. For me.
No.
That time was Goggles.
I can't.
And to try to remember even if it's just a fleeting sensation, that you're loved. Remember that I existed. Your #1 fan. Megane Taro. Mippity. I believe in you.
Megane!
What are you going to do, Mippity?
My heart hurts so much. I should have known that even now, even with what's at stake, he'd have my
Yeah, but everybody's going to have their own delusion. You get to find out what everybody, the catalyst of everybody's delusion actually is now. Like I said, with Ryu, there's goggles.
To nullify this delusion. I'm going to show him my gratitude with all of my strength.
So now we get to fight the Rebirth Grand Phantasm, which is the true Idol Phantasm. So this is the true Idol Phantasm now.
Run him through! Top out for my true form!
He has a lot of defense. That's the thing about this Phantasm. But you get to see what everybody's true sources of delusions are. Now it's time for some Wild Boys. Oh, did you hear about the Japanese voice actor of Bulma having... Yeah, we'll see some boss battles in most of these, yeah. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, it was just started. I guess you heard about Chris Ayers too, right? That's all I was just saying. How about Chris Ayers? Apparently he has like this really terrible lung disease, some kind of disease that's really going to hurt and stuff, and is going to require 2 surgeries, like a double bypass and another surgery, before he can even get prepped to even get the surgery that he needs. He needs a double lung transplant. Because the disease that he has can prove fatal, and he needs a double lung transplant to basically save his life.
It's over!
Basically, he hasn't done any form of voice acting or work since March. His understudy has been doing the voice of Frieza and everything in his absence. And he will continue being the voice of Chris Ayers is able to return. But apparently he does such a good job of it. You can't really tell a difference between Chris Ayers and his understudy. My mic. What's up with my mic?
You can activate Imagine mode now. Can you imagine?
I don't know if my mic's a little low. Hold on a second, man. Maybe the game's a little loud. Let me see if I can turn it down a little bit. Where's my controller? Controller! That might be it. The game might be just a little loud. I might just need to turn it down a little bit. Ah, there you are. Controller. Yeah, is that better? It's the PS, it's the microphone that came with the PS4, so I mean, I don't know. But yeah, at the end of each delusionscape, you're actually going to find out who the real delusion is for everybody, the source of everybody's delusion, and you're going to have to fight a grand fantastic. Time for more Wild Boy. This Wild Boy should be able to finish it off because, yeah, I'm hoping at least. This thing's got really high, a lot of defense. But I'm not going to be able to finish it off with this Wild Boy. It's going to be close. Come on. Yeah, I'll finish him. There you go. Finished.
Tommy, nicely done.
Nothing is impossible.
As it should be. Now I can destroy them.
Oh, she learned healing. I didn't know Tommy can learn healing. Cool. We got another healer.
Strength unlocked.
We got another healer. That's cool. Bye,
That's the end
Goggles.
Of the idle grand phantasm.
Yeah.
Bye, Goggles.
Huh? So, why am I still...
You've got a little spare time. You'll still be able to stick around until this endless day finally ends.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful.
Just be sure you don't leave here with any regrets, Goggles. Take what little time you have left to...
Yeah, so you're going to stick around.
Huh? Well, you just said it was wonderful to be back. So I figured...
I mean, what kind of regrets would I have?
Huh?
I was just worried that because I didn't disappear, maybe I wasn't Mippity's number one fan after.
Since the main delusion's still in effect, he's going to be able to stick around until the delusion's nullified.
But I wanted to go out the way I came in. I was born as Mippity's number one fan, and I'll die that way.
Thank you, Megane. Even if I forget you, some piece of me will never let you go. My very first fan, Megane Taro. But right now, we have to go. We have a quest to finish.
You can do it, Mippity. I'll be behind you forever and ever and ever. Every step of the way.
Then we get the graphics board, 5000 HP, presents Imagine mode in its final form. So basically, we now have the Imagine mode even stronger. Alright, so let's put some motherboards on. What do you mean? Oh. Well, whatever. Damn it, game, we were just talking about Frieza, too. I gotcha. Everybody's everybody up to snuff. There we go. Now that we're done with that, the idol is done forever. We can now leave the idol delusionscape forever. And we found out that Ryu's source of delusion was Megane.
A delusionscape. Shall we enter?
So who's next on my list? Guess we'll head over here next.
A save point. Shall we take a break?
There's a one right over here.
Please be certain you're well prepared.
This is Mizuki. Mizuki Chapter 8. Another me.
Well, isn't this a slap of nostalgia?
Why's that?
We're right outside the Foz map on Main Street. Ring any bells? Perhaps one chiming 2 o'clock?
Oh, right.
I waited here for you in vain for God knows how many days before I became aware of the delusions.
Which brings up a question that's been nagging at me. When did that even happen exactly?
I'm pretty sure it was right around when you guys nullified Ryu's delusion. I actually watched you from here. You, Saki, and Ryu together. Yeah, I think my delusion started because you were ignoring me and having a grand old time with your crew.
Sorry about that.
Water under the bridge. Besides, if it weren't for that, I never would have met the Freedom Fighters. So in a way, I guess you could say that was the moment that the AKIBA'S Freedom Fighters were born. Them and... Oh, hold on, I'm getting a call.
Who could that be?
Unknown number. Hello, Mizuki speaking. Yes, Hazuki Aihara is my sister. Yes, that's right. Really? Thank you for letting me know. Right. Thank you.
Something happened to Hazuki?
My sister had a fall. They've rushed her back to the hospital.
What?
Oh, no.
Is she alright?
Maybe she just wants us to indulge her some more. Maybe she's feeling a little left out.
What are you saying?
Sahi, could you come with me? There's somewhere I'd like to go.
Alright, so where are we going to go? Gee, I wonder where we're going to go. Gee, I wonder where we are going to go.
Into the delusion.
Gee, we're going to go to the Freedom Hideout, Freedom Fighters hideout.
Shouldn't we be going to the hospital?
It's fine. She's probably sleeping right now anyway.
Be that as it may, I still don't know what we're doing here. Wait, the delusion didn't come back, did it?
No, that's not it.
Then why?
Just trust me. We need to go while my sister's still dreaming.
Okay. Now we have to go through the Freedom Fighters hideout. Hooray! Let's do a quick save.
Save point. Shall we take a break?
Alright, anyway. Now we have to go through the Freedom Fighters hideout. This is one of the longer hideout delusionscapes, so this might take a little bit. Because this is a long one.
It's a customer. Please do ensure.
Oh yeah, we gotta switch out everybody since everybody leveled up. So Ryu for Reiji and Yamato for Mizuki.
Customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
This is a long delusionscape, so that's why I wanted to try to knock this one out, because this one's really long.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do? It's a customer.
Pull you run them through. Hot, hot.
Here we go.
Hot, hot. It's over.
No, the enemy's weakening. Let's show them our dedication.
Still not enough experience to really do anything. Do I have any, okay, digital. Okay, I do have a, quest in here, so I gotta find me some butterflies. So I actually do have a quest in here.
A customer has been
Oh, right in front of my face. Here we go. Butterflies.
That's a lot of customers.
Come
but
and
at least
run them through. Yeah, like this every day. Run them through.
2 customers ahead.
And there we go. Finished the quest. So yay. Whatever quest I don't finish.
It's a customer.
Oh, you finish some post game.
You're all presentable.
I'm gonna be finishing. I'm gonna be finishing that the post game. I'm gonna be doing the Might Club post game. I'm gonna be doing the secret Delusionscape post game and getting the last recruit the last 2 characters that can equip.
I'm sorry.
Just.
Big reservations are
Run them through.
So I still got a bunch to do post game, but we'll get to that point when we get to that Right now we gotta beat this last challenge. Which will probably take, like I said, more than one stream. So, we'll see how it goes though. Now this is a long Delusionscape. It's probably better we'll try to take care of this one now.
Ensure you're all presentable.
Okay, so let's go left.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do?
Then here all we have to do is to go right, then jump across, and then it'll be at the door. So this floor is short.
Party of 4? What do you have? We aim to serve. Let's show them our dedication to service.
This floor is actually really short. So we're right here.
Please search thoroughly.
Boom. And this floor is, well, not short, but
it's a customer. Please do ensure you're all presentable.
It's relatively short.
A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
So basically, we just gotta follow the path.
Please do ensure you're all presentable. A customer has been spotted. A full house today.
Okay, Moe.
To be quite popular.
I can't believe you made it to the end of the game. I'm decided that after this, I'm going to either go to OBS and just play a few retro games to stream, or go ahead and start my next PS4 game. I haven't decided yet, so we'll figure that out when the time comes.
Customer, what shall we do? I'm sorry, but for a party this big, reservations are
Well, we'll figure that out when the time comes. There's still going to be a few more streams of Akira before we completely finish that one.
2 customers. Great. Long road ahead.
Alright, so here, this is basically just cut through.
Shall we engage?
Let's go ahead and just hit the save point real quick just to refill everybody's HP. And this is where we fought Akari and Aoi the first time. Alright, so here, we're going to take a left.
Please do ensure you're all presentable.
And then just keep taking a left.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do?
Yeah, here we just take left, 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 and just keep running around. Trying to conserve energy and trying to not waste too much time. Because you know what's going to happen at the end.
Shall we proceed through as your
Alright, here we just take a left.
This looks to be
I do want to fight this.
What shall we do? There are 3 customers.
We got the
We
drop.
get
Do be
a
careful.
lot of these drop in the special golden or the colored ones drop.
Here we go. Only one per window. Closing time is 9.
So we got 2 copper Ignises in that battle, so that's good.
A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
Another quick save.
It's always good to save
boom,
regularly, but
just for a
mindfully.
quick healing.
It's a door. What
Boom.
wonders? Shall we proceed through? As your guide, I'll gladly take points.
I think this is the last 4. Didn't take as long as I thought it would.
Customer, please do ensure you're all presentable.
Didn't take as long as I thought it would. Because this is the last 4 right here.
It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it.
Let's make a quick save, yeah.
Shall we proceed through? As your
And now you get to see who the real delusion is. Oh, never mind, there is more to it.
It's a door. Shall we enter it?
I thought that was it. I guess I was wrong. There's more to it. Okay, this is the end. And the delusion of Mizuki is...
Is that who I think it is?
Whoa, you guys made it here way faster than I thought you would.
But why are you here?
Why indeed?
Why are you trying to make me go to my sister's hospital room?
Aha, so that's why you made it here so fast. You're the very model of the loving little brother, aren't you?
I think I missed something here. Anyone want to clue me in as to what you're talking about? No?
You made that call earlier. Did you really think I wouldn't recognize your voice?
I didn't care if you did or didn't. Worked out great for me either way.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. You've already figured it out, right? I'm just a copy.
Yep. She's kind of a copy.
I know, but I didn't want to believe it.
Still at a loss over here. Little help, guys?
If we'd gone straight to the hospital, what we would have seen there is my sister, sick in her hospital bed. So long story short, the energetic, healthy Hazuki we see before us now...
In real actuality, his sister is still really sick in the hospital bed, not leaving the hospital.
How long have you known?
The sister that we've been seeing, the healthy sister that's been out of the hospital, is the delusion. So his delusion is he's been wishing his sister's healthy again.
Another me.
So he's been seeing a healthy, delusionary sister.
Lay there, gazing out her window at Akihabara.
So that is the delusion. So his delusion is a
first.
sister, but not in a sense
Once I
that
saw
we
the
think
sadness
of.
in her face, I realized what I was. It was so surreal. I thought I had to be dreaming. The fact that I could have been a delusion never crossed my mind. But then I started to wonder why the other me, the real me, kept on staring out at the town. The only way to find out was to go to Akihabara myself. And that's where I found the two of you, Asahi and Mizuki, hanging out in Akiba together, just like the old days. That was unquestionably what the other me wanted to see.
So
wait, so does that make you Hazuki's delusion? The real Hazuki, I mean.
No, Asahi, it doesn't.
Then...
I'm the one who wished her into existence. Isn't that right, Hazuki?
That's right. I knew you'd figure it all out, baby brother. You're so smart!
But why, Mizuki?
You wanted to help
I've
your
always
sister.
wanted to go back to when life was simpler. You and I could just laugh and have fun without a care, which in turn was a wish to get my sister back, happy and healthy once more.
I feel the same way. That's why I wanted you two to make up so badly. Actually, it wasn't that I wanted that. It felt like I had to get you two to make up. It's the reason I exist. If I did, I knew that the three of us could spend time together again. Which is exactly what the other me wanted.
Ooh.
But now...
Excuse me.
My work here is done.
It is?
Well, you two are getting along swimmingly, just the way you used to, right? So I ain't got a thing left to do.
Hazuki.
Hey, buck up, bro. I don't want to see my little Mizuka looking so sad. Okie dokie then. Shall we engage in some jolly delusionary nullification?
But if we do that...
You know what's missing from this picture? The two of you standing shoulder to shoulder and ready for battle. Come on, Big Sis wants to see some blood.
What is wrong with you? Well, if nothing else, it's nice to know that you really are my sister where it counts.
Of course I am. And I've got to take advantage of this healthy working body while I still can, right? Besides, it wouldn't be fair to the other me if I were all pouty and glum now that I've got you two together. So get ready for a brawl, bros! Kick this phantasm's ass if it has one! Fight! Fight! Fight!
There's our Hazuki. You know what, Mizuki? You've got one heck of a sister.
Yeah, I'm proud to be her sibling. Okay then. You ready, Asahi?
You bet, man.
Good. All right, Hazuki. Time to see what we're made of.
No duh, I've got front row seats.
Now we got to fight the true hideout Phantasm,
Only one person. We can do this, everybody.
which has 113,000 HP. And this thing hits like a mother freaking tank, and it has really high defense. So this might take a while. This might take a little bit.
Here we go.
Best thing to do is try not to get this thing hits like a truck. It's a literal truck. It's a truck. Thing hits like a truck. It is a truck. Yep. But the best thing to do is try to stay away from his front side. That's why. Alright. We got some Wild Boy. This should put a dip into his massive HP. I have him under 100,000 yet. Okay, yeah, he's under 100,000, so we're doing good so far. Just keep trucking away at it. Oh, wow, okay. Got over 600%, so this would definitely help. Really put a dent into it. Now we got to basically survive again until we can get back to another Wild Boy. We got him down to 51,000 though, so he's over half dead after one Wild Boy. We just gotta survive so we can get to another Wild Boy. So I'm assuming that you can get to another Wild Boy. We're gonna finish it up.
It's over! That's pretty cool.
Ow.
Do your thing.
Got him down to 41,000, so yeah, we'll definitely finish him up when we get another wild boy. His is, like I said, the hits I can take, but actually, I think his defense seems like it's a little bit lower than Reed. Come on, Saki, you need healing, please. Saki! Thank you. Alright, let's finish this bad boy up. This wild boy should be able to finish him up. As long as I don't do stupid stuff like that. Yeah, he's almost gone. 546. There we go, got it.
Meters filled to burst. As expected.
Some still old dog, new tricks.
We learned Wyvern Waker. That's a cool
I've
move.
gotten stronger.
And that's it. We're done. With Mizuki.
Woohoo! Now that was the kind of fight a girl can get nullified to. You guys are super cool.
Oh man, you're making me blush.
Wait, my sister's making you blush? Dude, stop.
What's wrong with blushing?
Well now, if I've got you this worked up, I must be sexier than I thought. So, aren't I supposed to be disappearing or something by now? Why am I still here?
It has something to do with the power of the never-ending day. As long as it keeps going, all you delusion folk do too. But when the day does end...
That's when we'll really have to say goodbye. You've already made up your mind about what you have to do, right? Just believe in yourself and do it. I trust you guys. And then, when it's all over...
When it's all over?
Remember what you said you wanted the three of us to do?
You mean about playing games together?
Yep.
That's the one. I want you two to play some old games together with me. The real me, I mean, not this me.
I don't think we can keep that specific promise.
And why not?
Because you are the real you, just as much as the girl in that hospital bed. Copy or no, you're my sister.
Now you're getting it. So, will you promise to play games with me then? With the complete version of me?
Yeah. When this is all over, the three of us will play together again. Just like old times.
And we get the graphics board for somebody else. Graphic board is final form for some... Was that for Mizuki? I would imagine it would be for Mizuki because... Complete version, a foreign term for some games these days, yep. Alright, so we're done with Mizuki and we're done with the Freedom Fighters delusion. So, who's next? First things first, let's go to Junk Street and turn in that quest, since I've completed that quest.
It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully. A delusionscape. Shall we enter?
So that's why.
Mistress Shadiko. Is she working now?
There, and we get a silver Ignis and a Neo skill bottle. All right, so next up will be
a clothes shop. Shall we take a look before moving on?
I'm gonna check something out here just real quick. Well, let's see who's next. I guess we'll go ahead to Electric Town Plaza and head to over here.
It's a save point. Perhaps
Who do we
should
have
make
over
use of it.
here?
My heart is beating out of my chest. Something is
Yamato.
about to happen.
We're gonna be completing Yamato's now. The final verse. Gee, I wonder who his delusion is.
Is it possible?
What's he up to?
Gee, I wonder who his delusion is.
Looking for something?
Nope. Don't worry about it.
Every time you say that, you're looking for something, and every time I find out what, you might as well just say it.
Fine. I'm looking for a trading card.
Now we're getting somewhere.
You've got to have a decent collection, right, Tachibana? Mind if I take a look?
I mean, sure, I guess. Here.
Just as I thought.
Care to loop me in?
Look, can you just come with me for a minute?
No problem. We looking for cards?
No, a person. Kyoya Izanagi.
Huh?
There's
Can it be
something I
that
want to
black
know
figure
about
shot?
that secret
Yes.
text of his.
Kind of a sudden lane change here, but
I
sure.
can't talk like
Let's go
him.
say hi.
It's a collectible shop. Perhaps we can buy some trading cards here.
Yeah. Yamato's is not too hard to figure out. Let's go talk to Mr. Confusing Guy, who still makes no sense.
Please be certain you're well prepared. A clothes shop. Shall we take a look before moving on?
Who makes no sense whatsoever. I went to the wrong spot, but that's okay. It's over here.
Into the delusionscape then?
I should have went to
Please be
that
certain
save
you're well
point
prepared.
instead of well, he's not here.
Not in his usual spot, I see.
Where could he have gone off to?
Sounds like it's time for some legwork, as Saki would say. Come on.
Gee, I wonder where he could be. But you make us go all the run around looking for him, and gee, I wonder where he could be.
It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully.
Let's go over here to the very corner of the UBX. Why don't we just skip all this and just go to the freaking delusionscape, because that's where he is.
Damn. Not here either?
Memories. This is where he saved us from those stab-happy Yakuza. Good times. Pretty darned impressive, too. If he could take on a knife-wielding gang, he must be awfully strong.
Yeah. Stronger than anyone else.
Yamato? Why, though? Why did he save us? He must have had a reason, right?
No doubt about it. That's one thing I can be absolutely certain of.
So, what was it then?
To end it.
What does that mean?
That's what I want to know. Let's hurry up and find him so we can ask.
Now we're gonna be looking way over here. So we go south this time. We don't normally go down this way, but we don't actually really go down this way very often. Hello.
Maybe he's around here somewhere.
Get your new cards, people! Witness the dramatic conclusion to the Vanafan arc, told entirely through tiny flavor text.
That's a little odd, isn't it?
The conclusion!
Dang it! Stop bolting like that! Why does everyone I know always do that?
Hey, you!
Oh, welcome, welcome! Are you looking to buy yourself some trading cards?
You said this is the conclusion to the Vanafan arc?
Yep. Though I should have said it's the conclusion to Vanishing Fantasy in general. Because it is. Totally buried the lead.
What's it called?
Oh, the new set? Eternal Promise. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty viable.
Eternal Promise.
Make sure you don't miss this chance to pick up all the boosters while you can.
Hey, what's the deal?
Okay.
We need to get out of here.
Where are we going? We still looking for Axeman?
Yeah, we've got to find him. And then, I've got a promise to fulfill.
A promise?
I don't get it. How could it all end like this?
What are you talking about?
Don't ask me.
You're Yamato. You're confusing me, Yamato.
He's got to be in the Chuny delusionscape.
Yeah. Gee! What a surprise! He's in the Chuny delusionscape. No one could ever see that coming. I would have never expected him to be in the delusionscape.
A save point. Shall we take a break?
So this guy talks in ye old English, confuses us.
Into the
Yep.
delusionscape, then? Please be certain you're welcome.
All right. Luckily, I think the Yamato goes in about I promise to confuses Asahi. Yep. All right. Do I have? Nope. Nothing in here. Luckily, his delusionscape's pretty small, so it won't take us long to get through here.
Customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
It really won't.
It's a door.
His delusionscape actually very tiny.
A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
Nope. Just run through. Cut through. Cut through the path.
A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
I said his delusionscape's very tiny, so it really won't take us long to get through.
A customer has been spotted. 3 customers? Right this way, please.
I'll blow you away.
Oh yeah, I gotta switch up party members because everybody leveled up. So Saki for Katame, Reiji for Ryu, and Mizuki for Yamato. We have a mouse in the house. I hear it squeaking somewhere in this house. I hear you squeaking, mouse. Where the freak are you?
This looks to be 3 uninvited customers. They could have
That's the thing about living in the woods, though, is that you will get mice. Jack and Jerry. Hey, Jack. You hear it, Jack? Doesn't have the same ring as Tom and Jerry. But you know, that's the thing about living in the woods in the middle of nowhere and stuff like that. Sometimes is that sometimes you'll get mice and rodents and stuff like that in the house. It's common.
Shall we engage?
It's not. You'll hear it all the time. It's not the first time. Won't be the last time.
It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it.
I thought it was delusion. Oh yeah, because you have to go through a couple more floors. Because this is where he was guarding it the first time. So we shall not pass. So basically, what we do here is just cut through. Cut through the big room. There we go, we.
It's a customer. Please do ensure
Cut through
you're
the big
all
room.
presentable. A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
And boom.
It's a door. Shall we enter it?
And now this is the
This looks to be one tough customer.
final
What
four
shall we do?
already. Like I said, his delusionscape's actually
It's a
really
customer.
tiny.
Please do ensure you're all presentable.
So, and here we are
It's a
at the
customer.
end.
Please do ensure you're all presentable. It's a door. Shall we enter it?
Hey, now we got Vanafan Series 3. So now we get all new cards. So let's see what we get. Every card here is going to be new, so that's why let's see what we get. We got Series 3 now. Resistance Valiant Letter. Boosts his concentration by 5% and increases HP by 200. Hey, it's a rare one. Glint Boy Sana. Adds 50% light elemental to attack and boosts HP by 5%. Tank Valiant Doma. Boosts defense by 5% and increases HP by 200. Ah, what the hell are you? I've never seen that card before. What the hell are you? Ah! The hell are you? I didn't get this card my first playthrough. Dark War Familiar Ymir. Oh, okay. And another, one of them. Let's get one more deck. Just for the heck of it. Let's just see what we get. Outlaw Valiant Takino. Boosts agility by 5%, increases HP by 200, okay. We've got that one already. Hey, it's a super rare. That girl looks creepy. That girl looks creepy. Envious God Lala Mimi. Increases steal rate of a magic gauge by 15% and boosts his HP, attack, defense, power, and concentration by 10%. Okay. We went from creepy to seductive? Creepy to seductive. Okay. What are you? Lusty Knight Linen. SP usage increases to 85% and boosts its HP, SP, attack, magic defense, and magic defense by 5%. Huh. And we got one of them already.
The shop seems to sell all kinds of...
Like Katomi's sister.
You like this?
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to go save real quick.
It's
Just in case something goes terribly wrong with this Grand Phantasm. Just in case something goes terribly wrong with this Grand Phantasm. And gee, I wonder who Yamato's true delusion is.
Yo, we're overdue for a conversation.
Couldst the time be upon us?
Wow, he actually was here after all.
Kyoya, I didn't think I knew you, but I do. I know you better than anyone.
This is the last verse. The final entry into the sacred tome of the boy who composed the world.
I hadn't seen that in so long that I'd all but forgotten about it.
So, what's new with you guys? What are you talking about? Like, seriously, what?
About the sacred text. The answer to what should occupy that final blank page is right in front of us.
Still not really clarifying things here.
Altogether, the sacred text should have 100 pages. And in Vanafan, there are 100 different cards.
Wait, what are you saying?
The trading card game Sweeping Akiba is the encroachment of the sacred text. And man, does it ever take me back. I wrote Freedom a long time ago. 1 page for each character. I crafted each and
So
every
yeah, all
one
the
of their stories.
Verifan
So
cards
you're
that you stole
saying you've got a second delusion?
Yeah, the trading cards.
and everything was
One
written
of
by
them is
Yamato.
standing right before you.
The time has come. Let us commence your final trial.
So Verifan was actually created by Yamato. The trading card games.
A grand phantasm? Seriously?
Back when I was writing it, it consumed my every waking thought. Or... no, it was more than that. I lived it. What could I do to cap off that final page? The proper conclusion could make it into the greatest story ever told. But as time passed, it faded from my thoughts.
Yeah, freaking Giganto.
Now, I finally remember. How dreams and delusions danced through my head as I pondered that last unwritable page.
And the reward you get for
I never would have
this
expected it
is
to come
actually
back
pretty
into my
cool.
life like
I'm not going to
this.
spoil it,
So
but you get a
when you
pretty cool
said-
reward for this.
Yeah, stronger than anyone else. Whoa. The strongest, coolest, smartest character I'd ever created is the one who spawned from my delusion. That's you, isn't it? Kyoya Izanagi, the demon-eyed avenger fated to save the world.
I am honored to finally make your acquaintance, World Composer.
What the hell do you mean by that? We've made each other's acquaintance time and time again already. And why didn't you ever tell me about all this? It's not like you never had the opportunity.
Do you not recognize the traits your hand writ unto me? Taciturn, cool-headed, needlessly mysterious.
Your personality isn't an excuse, and you talk way too much to be taciturn.
That's true.
Look, Kyoya, just tell me. Tell me how this tale ends. What sort of finale did I dream up in my delusion?
The composer conquers his delusion, then saves the world. A simple, oft-repeated tale, but a worthy one.
Oh, so now you get to ignore your personality traits?
If thou dost not nullify me, then the cycle of the never-ending day shall continue its grim march unto eternity.
But...
You make a little bit of sense now.
The duty to carry this tale to its conclusion falls solely upon thee. Steel thy soul and fight.
Fine. If that's what I must do.
Yamato, will you be okay with this?
There's a question I heard somebody get asked in an interview once. When are you happiest as a writer?
Oh? And what was the answer?
When my characters take on lives of their own. When they start to speak words I didn't write, and take actions I didn't prescribe. And one of my characters is doing exactly that. Right before my eyes. How could that not make me happy?
Spoken like a true author.
Say whatever you want. You ready, Kyoya? I'm gonna see this thing through to the very end. I'm gonna see the hell out of it.
And now we got boss fight against Giganto.
Do this, everybody.
Has 113,700 HP. And this was hard because he rolls around a lot and he moves a lot. His defense is kind of lacking, but he moves a lot. As you can see, this is probably one of the harder of the Grand Phantasm, because he just moves around so much.
Die, please.
So the Grand Phantasm is designed to mimicking armored armadillo, but yeah.
Yamato, you struck the enemy's weak point. Continue your turn.
I still got more in me.
You can activate magic move now.
That's what my true form.
Now this one's probably a little bit more harder than some of the other ones, only because like I said, he moves around so much. It's still not exceptionally hard, because the defense is so low, but it's a little bit harder to hit. That's the thing It's just harder to hit him because he moves around so much. But As long as we can back into a corner, like we're doing now, we can actually get some good hits on them. But the problem is actually backing into a corner. And now, I'm paralyzed. I need some healing, please. I need some healing, please. Fine, I'll heal myself.
Please heal Mr.
It's over!
Can anyone heal him? May I
Run him through!
You can release the matching field anytime now.
Jeez Louise.
Time to dance the dance
This is so annoying.
Run him through!
Where? I'm trying to put a little dent in them going, at least. This one's quite annoying. Barely got over 500 though. Quit moving around so much.
The enemy is resistant to that.
Well, I got him about half dead at least. So. What happened with this one though? Because this one's annoying. That kick's annoying too. Come on.
Got more in me.
No, I'm not okay. This thing's freaking annoying.
Your health is falling. You must get that.
I'm alright, but I'm okay. I gotta have nothing face spraying on the back. Oh, nice. Nothing face is cool. I like nothing face.
Triple burial!
Alright, stop being annoying.
You like hot? Keep it up. You're in danger. Can anyone heal him?
No, nobody can heal him.
May I suggest regrouping? You don't.
Let's end this.
Maybe this wild boy will finish them off. Or get them close. If you move around so much, it's probably going to be hard for you to actually get a wide boy, a good wide boy off. We're moving!
Let's end this!
200% and still rising. What a lovely beat.
And Yamato is down.
Incredible! You're all one with the music. You're all looking a bit
And we're dead.
down. May I suggest regrouping?
Quit it!
Your health is getting
Seriously, quit it! You're so freaking annoying!
To the ground! Sorry. No! You can't be dead!
They by far the hardest of the Grand Phantasm. We almost got him though. He's down to under 20,000.
On the verge of demise. Someone please heal her. Be careful. Your health is getting low. Critical fire. Be careful. The enemy is
We've almost got him. We've almost got him.
Outstanding! Requires healing as her health is falling quite a bit. You're all looking a bit beaten
All right,
down.
stop
May I
it.
suggest regrouping?
Restorative melody.
Yamato, be careful.
I still got more in me.
Master Yamato, you've struck the enemy's weak point. Continue in turn.
I want to use all my life bottles.
Please allow me to be your
And Yamato is dead again.
Tell me your help is low. Please reach out. You know.
Got him to spin down from here. He's almost dead. Just hang there a little bit longer, guys.
May I suggest regrouping?
I said hang in there a little bit longer, not die again.
Master Asaki is in critical condition. Someone please friend. Mistress Patomi, be careful. The enemy is resistant to that attack. This party's health has fallen quite low. Healing.
Gene, stop it. Let's stop it.
You're all in perfect sync. What wonderful Mistress Ryu requires healing. Her health has fallen quite a bit.
Cancel my wild boy.
Got more in me.
Yamato, was one of your cars?
May I suggest regrouping? Be careful, your health is getting low. You're all looking a bit beaten down. May I suggest regrouping?
Got him.
Nothing is impossible. Hey, I learned something.
Now I can do that was educational.
Seriously, what's this do?
Jeez.
Is it gone?
With this, the sacred text at long last sees its conclusion.
Kyoya.
My return to the tome is imminent. The tale's true ending shall be sealed with my homecoming.
Wait. When this day finally ends, I don't think you'll get the chance to see each other again.
Then once this is over, I'll rewrite the ending so we do.
Thou hast already brought my tale to its conclusion. The next story to focus on should be thine own.
Yeah. I'll bring this adventure to its end.
In my final moments, 'tis my honor to deliver this unto thee.
Wait. Is this?
Yes. 'Tis the final verse, composed unto the sacred book.
Thanks. I'll keep it close to me, always.
Thou dost bear a noble countenance. It suits thee well, demon-eyed avenger.
Thank you. I bid thee adieu, my friend. Farewell, Kyoya Izanagi. My strongest, greatest hero.
Let me get the Taboo Seeker Kyoya card. He turns into a card. You get the Kyoya card. Seals your skills, but boosts attack by 100%. An ultra rare double attack power. Yes, it's worth it. And you also get his Imagine mode in its final form. An ultra rare double attack power. Yes, it's definitely worth getting. But that takes care of Yamato, so all we got left is a couple more people. So who will be next on my
It's
docket?
a collectible shop. Perhaps we can buy some trading cards here. This shop seems to sell all kinds of odds and ends. Shall we take a look?
Yeah, right. Just buy stuff. I need some life bottles. A couple of Neo life bottles. And where's the next one at? Over here in the station plaza. So we're heading to the station plaza next.
A delusionscape. Shall we enter?
I'm definitely going to save so I don't have to worry about that
Perhaps we
again.
should make
Because his is freaking stupid. That's the hardest one though, so at least we got the hardest one out of the way.
I believe we may be
Now we got
about to trigger an
Saki's.
event.
So now we got Saki's to deal with now. With Saki, Chapter 8, Familiar Feelings.
Oh, hey! This is where we first ran into each other, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it is. The very spot where you found me and dragged me into this whole mess. At first, I had no idea what to expect.
But it all worked out for the best in the end, right? It's even been fun.
It has, hasn't it?
Sad to think that the end of those good times is fast approaching, though.
Aw, why so glum all of a sudden?
I made a promise to
Familiar Feelings.
I said
Game,
I'd find you
don't
again
clue us
after this
in
is
like
all
this.
over.
Yeah,
But
take a
what I
guess
didn't
who
say was,
Saki's delusion
there's
is.
something else I need to find first.
There is? What is
Yeah,
it?
you've already figured it out. Take a
Come
guess
with
who
me.
Saki's
To where?
delusion
To the
is.
castle delusionscape. That's where the thing I have to find is.
So we're heading to the castle delusionscape.
It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it.
Which is right over
Delusionscape.
here.
So, why are we here exactly?
On that day, you found me. Here.
At least she doesn't waste any
alone.
time
That's
before
why I've got a feeling we'll
beating
find the
around the
answer
bush
I seek
before
here,
heading
too.
there. Yep.
Come on, Saki, enough with the cryptics. What are you after?
Just trust me, Asahi, and stay close.
Hey, Saki, hold up!
What's gotten into her?
Alright, and now we need to change out Ryu for Reiji and Yamato for Mizuki because they leveled up. I should be getting close to a Mystic Art. This game's version of the Mystic Art. Because you learn your first Mystic Art at level 61, I believe. Yeah, you learn Mystic Arts in this game.
It's always good to save regularly.
And Asahi's only 3 levels away, so I should be learning my first Mystic Arts pretty soon, actually.
A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage? It's a customer.
Yeah.
Please do ensure you're all presentable.
So you can definitely tell these the creators of this game was heavily influenced by Tales.
Not so fast.
Oh god, I gotta remember how to get through this.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do? It's a door.
Cause I forgot this is a freaking maze.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do? Shall we proceed through?
Do I
As
have
your guide, I'll gladly take point.
a question here? I do. I need to fight some worms. I do have a question here. I gotta find worms.
Welcome back, sisters. Oh wow,
No
there are a lot
props.
of
Run 'em
them.
Castle worms. Hate them, right?
It's a customer.
Yeah.
3 customers, but we get to make the Greetings. So let's say hi. Are we retreating? I'll try to
I don't feel like fighting
This looks to be one. Welcome back, Master. Oh wow, there are a lot of masters.
a giant right now. I was like, what is the name of that enemy? I didn't feel like fighting a giant right now. Catworm, damn right. You got that from Beetlejuice.
Only one foe remains.
You got that from Beetlejuice.
A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
Hey, here's a worm.
It's a customer. Please. Look
There's
at
three
all
of
the
them? Okay, there's two of them here, so we'll have to...
Release your inner but we will serve them all.
Alright. I'll be here. We'll get some ice cream. I'll be here.
It's a door. What wonders? A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
Hot.
There are 4 customers. Let's see them quickly before they see us.
Come on, I gotta find one more worm. Come on, give me one more worm.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do?
Come on, let's do one more worm.
Spotted. Shall we engage?
We're getting close to the end now.
Can't you just tell me what's going on? I might be able to help you find what you're looking for if you just tell me.
I'm sorry. I lied to you.
Lied?
I'd found it before. It was right under my nose. But I pretended like I didn't see it.
Saki, what are you talking about?
You, Pin-kun. I'm talking about you.
Me? Gah.
Just follow me. I'll show you exactly what I mean.
Shall we proceed through? As your guide, I'll gladly take point. A save point. Shall we take a break?
Alright, so let's continue on through. I need to find one more worm, too. One more worm.
Shall we return then? It is important to know one's limits.
Alright, so here we are.
I'm first! I made it first!
But yeah, but there's nothing here.
Actually, there is. In fact, it's been here all along. I'd felt it from the start. But like I said, I was acting like I didn't see it. He wanted to be with me forever, after all.
What are you talking about?
You both know, I think. I told you about how I'd always wanted to be a chosen one, right? So I found myself caught in a web of delusions. Because that was my delusion. A desire to change the world. Right? Turns out no. My delusion was something different altogether. The thing I truly wanted wasn't to change the world. It was you, Pin-kun.
Huh?
Saki, what are you saying?
Think back to what all the people we questioned said when they saw you.
Yep.
Man, you can talk, and kind of fluently, too.
That guy didn't bat an eye at your existence. He was just impressed you could talk.
Oh, how unfortunate. You're rather ordinary. Very unfair. In truth, I grow weary of this interaction.
She accepted you without a second thought, too.
Yeah, they all accepted.
Are you the thing whose mind I was touching? You do seem potentially alien-esque, though of indeterminate origin.
And you're certainly no space alien.
I don't understand, Saki. What does all that mean?
I'm sorry, Pink-kun. I've known this for a while now. I think I just didn't want to admit it. But your true origin is...
Yes. You're a freaking delusion.
What the hell is going on?
This is the true form of Pink-kun that I pretended I couldn't see.
So,
Pink-kun was always by my side. And because of that, I was able to live out my dream of being a chosen one. I lived as a chosen one alongside the familiar I called a friend.
Then you're saying Pink-kun's real form is...
Yes. Pink-kun is a delusion I myself have created.
Pink-kun is a delusion?
It all makes sense now. It feels... natural. Freeing, even.
Pink-kun?
Now that you know, this existence, the one you call Pink-kun, is no longer needed, Saki.
What? Why?
Because you're a chosen one, with or without me. It's your destiny to nullify this unending day. Yet as long as I'm part of that destiny, you'll continue to wander the space between reality and delusion.
But
the Saki who was taken in by the delusions isn't the Saki that I fell in love with. It's the chosen Saki, who protects the world from the encroachment of the delusions that I love.
But if this is how it ends, we won't be able to see each other anymore. Won't you be lonely without me?
Of course I'll be lonely. But the happiness I feel will drown out the loneliness.
You're happy?
Very. Because you found out what I am. You figured it out, Saki.
But that's why.
The true me that you uncovered is the truest me there is.
How can that be, though?
Because I love you, Saki. With all my heart. And you gave me this existence through your delusion. The Saki I love gave me
Pink-kun, I actually feel a little bad for Pink-kun right here. I may give him a hard time throughout the game, but he's not that bad.
That's why I want you to nullify me. To validate my existence. To validate this form you created. Saki, end me. Nullify me before the close of this never-ending day.
Thank you, Pink-kun.
Saki.
Asahi, I don't think I can do this alone. Will you help me?
Are you sure this is what you want?
Yep.
I will nullify this encroaching delusion and protect the world.
That's my Saki!
Come on, Asahi. Let's do this.
And now we got, of course, another Grand Phantasm.
Let's show some true hospitality.
Release a lot of HP.
Now's your...
But I will be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Let's do another delusion. This one has very low HP. This one's actually a little bit easier than some of the other ones. We just got to stay on the offense a little bit. This one's actually not too hard. This is probably going to be easier. You just kind of hit hard. Really?
Leave it to me! Run up through! You've done it! You found the enemy's weakness!
That's it! That's it! That's it! That's it! Burn! Come on in! One flash! Run up through! That's it! It's over! I'll show you! Run up through! Knock down!
So this one's hitting too hard. He's got low defense. He hits hard, but he's really not compared to one that Yamato. We have to deal with some Yamato.
I'd like to let you Wait! Can you imagine?
Pretty cool, isn't it? It'll all be over soon.
We should be able to, maybe, as long as everything goes well, we might be able to finish him in the next wobble. I'm hoping.
Come on! Run him
No way. We need some, that's people to do it. You are doing it, okay. Never mind. Wild boy time.
Wow, you're all in perfect shape. What wonderful
That's the thing I can see it at. So this is Saki's Grand Phantasm. He's not hard compared to Yamato. He hits kind of hard, but his defense is really low. What kind of ice cream? By the way. Alright. Got him. It's over. His is a lot easier than Yamato's.
Nothing to it.
Feeling pretty damn good right now.
Everybody leveled up by Asahi. But anyway, that's Saki's.
And that should be the end of the delusion.
Yeah. Saki, there's no need to be sad. We can still be together for a little while longer.
But when today finally ends...
I'll disappear for sure. But that's looking at things so negatively when really this is a joyous occurrence. It's joyous to have been able to spend all the time with you I've had. You made me, Saki. I'm forever your familiar.
Bean-kun.
Saki,
I feel a little bad for Pink. As much as I grind on him in this game, this is a little bit of a touching
found
moment.
me once again. You've discovered that I was your delusion all along. So I know you can make history repeat one more time. I know you'll be able to find Asahi again, even after you forget everything that's happened today.
That was the deal.
You're right. If I can't find you, I'll at least still be able to find him again once this is all over.
It won't be easy, though. You sure you can handle it?
I'm sure. Probably won't even be that tough, honestly. After all, I'm a chosen one.
Let me get her graphics board. I'm gonna go through here real quick until I find me one more worm. Once I find one more worm, then complete the quest. I'm gonna head out and then go hit up the next person.
A save point. Shall we take a break?
Nah.
The shop
Guys,
seems to sell all kinds of odds and
I do
ends.
need
Shall
some.
we
I
take
do
a
need
look?
some tablets though. Go ahead and just stock up on them. I need one more worm. Give me one more worm.
Looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do? A customer has been spotted. Look at all the customers. We
Those
must
are not
attend to their
worms.
needs fast.
Run them through! Please,
The one customer served by Master Asahi. These customers get but we will serve them all. But we will serve them all. Final dedication to service.
Worm.
It's a
Give me
customer.
the worm.
Please do ensure you're all present. Look at all the customers. We must attend to their needs fast. You can activate Imagine mode now. Can you imagine? Let your body sway with me.
It's over!
Still some of the customers get these. But we will serve them all.
Give me your leg!
You have wonderful.
Run them through!
As it should. Somebody let me try this
And we got a new one called Illusory Prison. So everybody leveled up. So let's switch out everybody for everybody.
Shall we
Come on,
proceed
I just
through?
need a worm.
Is your gu-
One little bitty worm is all I need.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do? I believe
Oh,
there may
gold
be treasure
ignis.
nearby. Please search.
Steel ward.
3 uninvited customers. They could have at least gone ahead.
Come on, one worm.
Customer, please do. That's a lot of customers.
No
but at
problem.
least I have
Run them through!
How are you to find one worm?
Run them through!
Here we go. One customer served by Master Asahi. There's still customers waiting. We can hear them. Closing time is 9. Here we go. Can you imagine?
True strength unlocked.
All right, Yamato.
It's a customer. 3 customers. We should attempt to greet them at the door next time.
Run them through!
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we
Give me a
do?
worm.
There are 4 customers.
That's
Let's
not
see them
worms.
quickly before they slip.
You guys want to finish the quest? You done with it?
Are you certain you want to make yourself? It's a customer. Please. 4 customers. Make sure you don't get surrounded.
Come and get me. Run them through. Please, Blossom. Check this out.
We can handle it. Only one phone.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
As your guide. I believe I just saw something sparkle from this direction.
Holy ring.
A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
And... Ah, okay.
3 customers? Right this way, please.
No problem.
Are we retreating? I'll guide you to safety.
He who fights and runs away. Come on!
Come on, I just want one little bitty worm.
It is important to know what...
There it is. Worm, 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 worm.
This looks
Thank
to be
you.
one tough customer. 3 customers, but we get to make the greeting.
Let's finish up this quest.
Take this! Alright! Mr. Saki, stop! The enemy is resisting! You can activate that and right now! Final test. Let's show them our dedication.
Wind bullet!
And there we go. That's all I wanted. So now let's get out of here. Alright, so who we got? We got... This is just literally right over here. We got...
I believe we may
Reggie.
be about to trigger an...
I'll do that. A long-awaited answer.
Whose phone is that?
It's mine.
You? Kind of a rarity for you to get a message, isn't it?
Who is this? Unknown address.
Spam mail, huh?
No, I don't think so.
Even though it's from an address you don't know?
It says, I'd like to meet and talk. It's gotta be from her.
Ooh.
What are you getting all worked up for?
Huh? Another one?
This one says, haven't changed your mail address, huh? Why would I have?
You really think it's her?
Yeah, gotta be Mari. Guess she held on to my address all this time.
What are you gonna do?
Might as well go meet with her.
But where?
Times like these, she never ever says where she is. Let's try heading to the DAB itself. With things the way they are right now, I'm guessing the boss ain't in.
Alright, so now we're going to be heading into the DAB headquarters, which we got to go through the DAB. Delusionscape. There we go. Equip some new cards.
Shall we enter?
Now we gotta go through.
Shall we take a break?
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Now we gotta enter the DAB headquarters.
It's a door. What wonders?
I just gotta remember where in the world going this
Please do
way.
ensure you're all presentable.
Is this? Do I have a quest in the DAB? No, I don't. Okay.
Shall we proceed through as your guide?
I gotta remember how to get through here, because this is sort of a maze too.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do?
Run. Run like the wind, Bullseye.
It's a door. What wonders?
I think I'm heading the right way. I could be wrong, but I think I'm heading the right way.
As your gu-
Looks like I am, though.
It's a customer.
Fine, I'll fight you.
Oh wow!
No
there are a
problem.
lot of
Wanna fight over that? We'll fight. Well, we got some life bottles and stuff like that, so that's not too bad, I guess.
It's a door. Shall we enter it?
Huh, I was heading the right way. Cool. This is the exit right here.
A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage? Shall we proceed through? As your
Let's let
guide,
him
I'll
just buy
gladly
another
take point.
set of Vanguard Series 3, see what we get. Creepy guard again. I just got the common one for him now. Vorpal Valiant Letta. Hey, it's a super rare. Ooh. Bloodthirsty Cinderbird Silas. Boosts attack by 15%, recovers 15% HP, adds 50% fire to attack and 15% fire resistance. That's a pretty good card. Bright Light Boy Sana. And there's the rare card for her. Envious Knight Lala Mimi.
It's a very general store with many very general goods on offer.
Alright, so boom.
Point. Shall
So what we got up in here? Hello, DAB person. What do you have to say?
Hey, you're Shinomiya, aren't you?
Yep.
In the flesh. Sorry for not keeping in touch.
What are you here for?
Looking for someone. You know where Mari is?
Chief Tojo? She's out.
Out?
And with an unauthorized prototype of her project, no less.
Unauthorized prototype?
Any idea what that means?
No, but I think we got all the info we're gonna and should take our leave.
Hey, stop!
So she's what in there? Luckily, we don't have to go back out, back through it.
I wonder where she is.
There's only one place left she could possibly be. I'm sure of it.
You are?
Yeah. She's in my delusionscape.
What? Really?
Yeah, I had a hunch she might be. I'm guessing we're gonna have the breakup talk.
You're breaking up with your ex?
We never really ended it. I just ran off. But this time, I'm gonna make sure she knows it's over between us.
So now we get to go to his delusionscape. Which, what is this delusionscape at? I can never remember where his is at. His is always so obscure to find. I think it's it down there though.
a save point. Shall we take a break?
I think this is it down here.
Into the delusionscape then?
Nope,
Please
that's
be
fairy
certain you're
tale.
well
Never
prepared.
mind, I was wrong. Where would his be at? Oh, wait a minute. I think he's up here on Junk Street.
It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully. Into the
I think it's just,
Please be certain you're
might as well,
well
since we're here, go ahead and turn this
Mr.
quest in.
Sharko, I'll never quite get used to that outfit.
There's a silver Ignis and a parfum. Let's do, that.
A clothing store in Akihabara? That's rare.
I think his is right over here, actually.
Into the delusionscape, then?
Yeah, here it
Please
is.
be certain you're well...
His is confusing because of all...
A save point. Shall we take a break?
Oh.
Not so
I'm here.
This looks to be one
Come here.
customer. There's only one customer, and we can make the first
pull
move.
you away. Hot, get the embers in.
All right. Still a long road ahead.
Meters filled to burst.
Now, what I got to fight in here? Alright, we have to fight Habit Eyes. Right here.
Customer, please. That's a lot of
This
customers.
is complete this quest right here.
We can release the magnet but we can handle them.
There you go. Yeah, remember we have to go through all these stupid little teleporters.
It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all presentable.
How do we get out of here? This one? This one looks right.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do?
Gotta love mazes.
It's a door. What wonders await?
Just trying to get through here as quick as I can. Want to say
It's a customer.
this
Please do
one.
ensure you're all presentable. A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
No.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do? This looks to be one tough customer.
Fine, we'll fight you.
Two
You
customers.
came to me.
A couple, perhaps?
Come and get me.
It's
over.
No chance. That customer has been spotted. Only one time is nine.
Only a couple more levels and Asahi should learn his first EX skill.
It's a customer. Please.
Fine.
3 uninvited customers. They could have at least
I did not want to do that.
Wow, you're all in perfect form. What wonderful service.
I didn't push the button.
It's a door. What wonders.
I did not push the button for the Y-boy.
You like this?
It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all presentable.
It happened.
This looks to be one tough
I don't know.
customer. What shall
I'm not
we
worried
do?
about it.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do?
I'm not worried about it.
This looks
It
to
happened.
be one tough customer. What shall we do?
So there's just nothing I can do about it now. So
Seem to be quite popular.
Please blast them! Hot! Run them through! Come on! This is her! Please blast them!
But we can handle it. But we will serve them all.
Run them through!
I'll get it back. This way?
It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all presentable.
Alright, so now I'm back at the beginning. Okay.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do?
So we have to go this way. So apparently there's a wrong way, a way I didn't go. I didn't go this way.
It's a door. Shall we enter it?
Well, that was the right way too, so.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do?
Run away like a little bitch.
It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all presentable. Welcome back, masters. Oh wow, there are a lot of masters. Your cage
I want to feel like fighting the dragon. The stupid dragons are annoying.
3 customers? Right this way, please.
Fine, I'll fight y'all.
Run them through! Turn! You like that?
Don't want to die so bad.
Run them through! Come on!
Just get through this.
It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all presentable. It's a customer. Please do ensure you're all presentable. This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do?
Alright, so I'm back at the beginning again. Damn it. Try this one.
A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
So that's basically a dead end just for some items that I can no longer get. So we have to go this way. There's apparently one that I missed somewhere. Let's go this way. I don't think I went this way last time.
It's a door. Shall we enter it?
Okay, well that was the right way then. This one's a little bit more straightforward.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do?
Maybe. This one's a little bit more straightforward. It looks confusing, but
please do ensure you're all presentable.
You like this?
This one's actually not too bad.
I believe I just saw something sparkle from this direction.
Oh, we can't get that one. Okay, never mind. So it has to be this one we go to. And then this one.
A customer has been spotted.
I don't fight the goddamn dragon.
Reservations are mandatory. Are we retreating? I'll guide you. Your health is falling. You must.
I already know my health was falling. Leave me alone.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do?
There we
Shall
go.
we proceed through as your gut? This looks to be one tough customer.
I
What
think
shall
this
we
is the
do?
last floor. No, it's not. God bless.
This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do? This looks to be one tough customer. What shall we do? A customer has been spotted. Shall we engage?
This is the way we came.
Table for 4. Right this way, please.
No problem, Chip. Check this out.
I want to play some Mega Man Battle. Tell you. Thanks, game. Yeah, it does remind me a little bit of Mega Man Battle.
Dedication to service. It's a door. Shall we enter?
Nope, this is the door. This is the right door. Okay. Alright, this one's actually really easy.
What shall we do?
Just run through. Boom.
It's a door. What wonders? It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it.
Yeah, I think we will. Because we're at the end. Anyway, boom. And here we are at the end of his delusionscape. I think.
Shall we proceed through as your
No, we do have another freaking floor. Oh, okay, whatever. Here we are.
Over there. It's her.
Figured.
Hi, Mari.
And I knew you'd come.
Funny that, since you're the one who's been looking for me everywhere.
And here you are.
So, what did you want to talk about?
I finished it. The prototype.
The prototype? Oh, no way.
That's no small task. Guess you inherited my work once I took off, huh?
It was your dream, so it was my dream too.
And you're my dream.
Yes. It does seem that way,
Yep.
doesn't it?
Mari is Reiji's delusion.
Finish the prototype of the visualization device. That's all we're talking about here.
And I wanted you to have it.
Not necessary.
Not necessary? Wasn't this your dream project?
The device is finished. So the dream is dead now. I don't need it anymore.
But why not?
Tell me, Mari. How was it when you finally switched it on? Pretty great?
Oh, of course. Immediately after finishing it, I was the absolute first test subject.
And? How'd you look?
I couldn't say, because no one showed up in the mirror.
Huh?
That's how I knew it was finally done.
Huh. Guess I was right all along.
And we got one more.
Of all the things to be right about.
It's an answer. This is what I've been dying to know for so long now. Which means you were dying to know too, Mari.
I was. And yet, when I switched it on and saw no image reflected in the mirror, I thought to myself, isn't it ironic? It's called a visualization device, but it can only visualize things that exist in reality. So yes, it's true. My existence is a delusion.
And that's all I ever wanted to know. Which is why I don't need the device anymore. So, what was it you wanted to say to me? You didn't just want to let me know the device was finished, I assume.
You assume correctly, of course. Naturally.
Mari, are you...
Reiji, you've been suffering for so long. Doomed to exist in the space between reality and delusion. That's why I summoned you here. I wanted to give you peace, Reiji. I want you to nullify me.
So that's it, is it?
Once you do, when this never-ending Sunday comes to a close, you'll finally be free of your burden. It's not like you to look so bewildered.
And I'm not.
Then what's that expression on your face?
I was thinking about something. About why I brought you into existence.
Reiji?
See, I don't believe in love and romance. But for some reason, it was love I sought more than anything. Doesn't make a lick of sense, does it? It's so funny, I forgot to laugh. The answer I'd been seeking for so long was right in front of me. But I was afraid of it. Now that's not like me.
Oh no. I rather think that's exactly like you, Reiji.
You do?
After all, you're the one who ran away from me, aren't you?
Got me there.
You haven't changed a bit. You've always been inadequate. You're certainly not the debonair man you think you are.
Just had to get in a pot shot at me, didn't you?
The thing is, I love you just the way you are.
Love? Not loved?
Of course. After all, I'm your forever girl.
Guess a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do then. Gotta make myself seem worthy of a nice gal like you. Hey, Asahi. Yep. Give me a hand, will ya? Let's nullify the hell out of this delusion. Let's show her what we can do.
Are you sure?
Can't very well run away from a fight like this when the woman I love standing right in front of me, can I?
Gotcha. Just making sure.
All right then. Let's get this breakup started.
And now we got Praying Mantis.
Only one customer. We can do this.
And this thing has only 98,000, so this one's a little bit weaker, but it's faster. This thing only has like... This thing's got a lot of... This thing's actually not too terribly difficult, just fast. Go. And it's doesn't have really good defense, that's the problem. So this thing's probably going to be over pretty quick.
Here we go.
There we go. Now we got White Boy. Yeah, give me some HP, please. That thing's actually one of the easier of the rampant apps. As you can see, the well, we're known as the turn offensive, and this thing is really on pretty quick. So this was actually a little bit of a breakthrough. And he's got a huge glaring weakness I think. This was actually quite easier than some of the others. almost done already. Ow.
Please allow me
And it's done.
Am I shimmering?
Only took 4 minutes.
Level up! Yay!
And that's the end of that chapter.
I guess so.
Well done, Reiji. You showed poise and confidence.
I'm your man. I gotta look good for you.
Of course.
Mari,
Yes?
the woman, called Mari Tojo, has never existed.
That's right.
But the time we shared together, that's absolutely real. You know that.
Thank you.
And when Monday finally comes around, supposedly I'm going to forget it all. But I feel like that's not what's going to happen. I won't forget you.
Now that's definitely not like you.
What, you think I'm getting soft on you now?
Hey,
Yep.
Reiji,
Yeah?
it's okay. You don't need to be afraid anymore. And you don't have to lie to yourself about your feelings. So, when it's all over, I want you to love someone real, okay? Love her with all your heart. For me, that's my final request.
That's a pretty tall order for a guy like me, but guess it can't hurt to give it my best shot.
Goodbye, Reiji.
And we get his thingy. And that's it. Now, the thing about this is, there's technically one more character we have, but I think I missed one of her subquests, so I don't think I can finish it. So I'm gonna take a look around real quick. If I can't, that's all the quest. There's one place I want to check out real quick, but I think I missed one of Katomi's subquests, which means I can't finish
Delusionscape. Shall we
Katomi's.
enter? If you're going to buy items, do be certain to spend wisely.
Story. But I'll tell you, if I can't, I'll tell you that Yoshino, her maid, is the her delusion.
It's always good to save regularly, but
So.
mindfully.
But you probably figured that out already, so. I want to check out this, and there's one more thing I want to check out. See if there's anything in. Nope. There's one more thing I want to check out too. If I can't, then that's all I can do. I'm gonna go back to
It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully.
Sahi's house and make it nighttime and see if Katomi's pops up at nighttime.
It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it.
So let's see if hers pops up. Nope. Looks like there's gonna be nothing I can do about Katome.
A save point. Shall we take a break?
So I think I missed one of her subquests by accident. So, with that in mind, there's only one thing left to do. There's one more delusionscape, and UBX over here. And that is the final delusionscape of the game. But we've been over 3 hours here. We're not going to finish it today.
Shall we take a break?
The next stream, we're going to finish the main story. Enter the last delusionscape and take on the final bosses of the game and everything. So thank y'all for coming. I'll see y'all next time for the finale and of the main story of AKIBA'S Beat. So I'll see y'all next time where we finish up the main story. Then we got post-game stuff to do. So y'all have a good day, and I will see y'all later.